Good day. I am Mark Angelo Galvez from Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering Section 1E. And for our topic for today is all about inelastic collision. So first, inelastic collision. Collision is an occurrence in which two bodies come into direct contact with each other. Momentum is conserved in collisions. So the total momentum of the system just before the collisions equal the total momentum just after the collision as long as the system may be considered isolated. So we have here two types of collision, the elastic collision and inelastic collision. Perfectly inelastic collision in which kinetic energy is not conserved, some of the kinetic energy is transformed into other type of energy. So we have again P initial equals P final, or KE initial is not equal to KE final. So let's move to the example number 1. In example number 1, a 0.5 kilogram snowball moving at 20 meter per second strikes and sticks to a 70 kilogram man standing on a frictionless surface of a frozen water. So, the problem is, what is the man's final velocity? So, for example, let's say that yung V1 natin yung snowball and yung V2 natin yung man. So, the initial momentum of the snowball is equal to the final momentum of the man plus the snowball. So, bakit ganon? Kasi nga, ang initial velocity ng snowball is V sub 1 equals 20 meter per second, while yung man na nakatayo at rest is V sub 2 equals sa 0. So, and sa final naman, iisa na lang ng velocity yung man at yung snowball kasi nagdikit na silang dalawa at sabay na silang nag-move. So, we have the formula of P initial equals P final. So, M1 V1 plus M2 sub V sub 2 equals M1 V sub 1 prime plus M2 V sub 2 prime. Ang hinahanap lang sa atin is yung velocity ng man or yung velocity ng 2 final. And again, since nagdikit na silang dalawa, yung velocity 2 prime natin is V sub 2 prime equals V sub 1 prime or final velocity. Isa lang naman sila, so kung ano ang makukuha natin sa final na value sa final velocity, siya na yung final value ni man after ng collision. So again, sa initial velocity yung man ay nakatayo lang. So we have now M sub 1 V sub 1 plus M sub 2 V sub 2 equals M sub 1 V sub 1 prime plus M sub 2 V sub 2 prime. Makakancel na ulit natin si M sub 2, V sub 2. So, equals na lang siya sa 0. So, we have now final velocity or M sub 1, V sub 1 equals final velocity multiplied by M sub 1 plus M sub 2. So, factor out natin yung final velocity. Divide natin sila both side by M sub 1 plus M sub 2. So, ngayon, cancel na natin si M sub 1 plus M sub 2. So, ang natira na lang ngayon natin is final velocity equals M sub 1, V sub 1 over M sub 1 plus M sub 2. So, in this, pwede na natin i-substitute yung nakuha natin na given. or the given value. So, 0.5 kilogram yung value ng m sub 1, multiplied natin sa value ng v sub 2 or v sub 1, 20 meter per second. Divide sa 0.5 plus 70 kilogram. 70 kilogram yung value ng m sub 2. So, cancel natin yung kilogram. Ang matitira na lang ngayon, or our final answer, will be 0.142 meter per second. This is the answer for our example number 1. Ang final velocity ng system or nung man kasi ay equal nga lang yung final velocity ng whole system of the regulation doon sa velocity ng man, since magkadikit lang sila and yung velocity ng snowball. So this is our example number 1.